CP ran it up.
Hey everybody, what's up? Happy Monday or Tuesday or whenever you're watching this episode. I'm Laura Kane. This is Laura Kane After Dark. This is my co-host, Eric Grimmer.
Hi.
This is our third co-host, Kimballly.
Hi.
Reality star. We love her so much. She's become a really good friend of mine, and I'm so happy that you're here joining us for the show. She's going to be a co-host with us this whole entire show.
Yay.
Yay. So make sure you say hi to Kimballly too.
Kimballly.
Okay, we have a lot to talk about. Before we
do.
get started, let's just say thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. Subscribe on YouTube if you would. That would be amazing. Subscribe on Instagram if you would. That would be amazing as well. And we have our wonderful, awesome sponsor, Capital Growth Inc.
We
That's
do.
JW. Jay is a money manager. Oh, yeah, there you go. He gave us coasters, really nice coasters. See?
did.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Vanna
Oh,
White's
yeah.
in the house.
And he's a money manager. You would probably be interested in this, Kimballly, because
I got to make money first.
I have a no, you're making money. You're going to be making some money. I feel it. It's happening. It's already happening.
Amen.
He is a money manager. He's been doing it for 35 years. He's a great guy. He's a nice guy. He will answer your questions. I mean, even if you have something simple to ask him, call him. 858-552-6960.
Do you know he has a website?
Oh my God. This has become, no, actually, what is it?
Thank you for asking, Laura.
I'm not going to go off.
It's www.capitalgrowthinc.com. And you can email him,
You could do that. Yeah.
jayw@capitalgrowthinc.com.
Some of our listeners have already gone to him.
They have.
Yeah.
Hey.
And he says that he's really appreciative of that and he really likes you guys a lot. And he also says this.
Markets tend to move on fear and greed. Best advice is to be greedy when most people are fearful, meaning when stock prices are dropping quickly, it's usually because of fear. You should be greedy at that point and buy great companies at huge discounts that may eventually return to much higher prices. Keep in mind that currently there is quite a bit of fear because of banking issues. At the same time, tech stocks are up about 21% since the start of the new year. Opportunities are everywhere.
Everywhere. And if you get a tax return, it would be really cool if you'd pay off your credit card, your high interest credit card debt.
Who wants to pay 30%?
Nobody wants to pay it. And I know a lot of people that get tax returns. If you're lucky enough to get a tax return, you don't want to spend that money on your bills, but still, you should. That's
Don't go
what
buy a
he
Louis
said.
Vuitton bag.
Oh my God, that's
Damn
what
it,
I
why
would
not?
do. I
Pay
know,
the credit
right?
card that you bought the Louis Vuitton bag with.
That's not fun, though. That's not fun.
I know it's not fun, but it's practical.
That's what Jay would say. Jay Wertzler, Capital Growth Inc. Thank you
you,
for
Jay.
sponsoring our podcast. We love you.
Thanks, Jay.
Okay, so since Kimballly is co-hosting with us, I thought that she could also do a host chat. So do you want to go first, Kimballly, or do you want me to go first with my host chat?
Oh, you go first. I'm nervous.
Okay, don't be nervous. Our people love you so much, and they love, well, they love us sometimes. They love Eric. They love me too sometimes. Okay, so here's my host chat. I don't know if I stole something or not.
What?
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Laura, you and your antics.
Are you sure you want to talk about this on the air?
The answer's already yes. You definitely stole something.
No, I don't think I'm not sure. Okay. So I was at a work party at this brewery. I don't remember the name of the brewery, but it was like an outdoor, they had like a kids playground and they had cool setup and neat chandeliers outside, a
Wait a
patio
minute.
setting.
There was a kids' playground at a brewery?
I'm not kidding. Yes. It was
Let's go.
Okay.
I'm
when
so down.
When the kids get too turned.
Exactly.
Great.
So around the whole place were cactuses, like these really cool, neat cactus plants. And I saw one. I was like, ooh, I've never seen that kind of cactus before. I'm going to take a chunk of it.
That's stealing.
No.
Just for everybody that knows.
Is it though?
Yes.
So
Wait.
stealing.
I didn't steal the whole plant. I just took a cutting of it rather large one.
Did you hack a piece of it off with a
I
steak
did.
knife?
Yeah, that's more disturbing than it is stealing.
No, I just broke it off. It was probably like this big
Okay, where is it now?
in my patio.
It
Oh,
is
great.
evidence. I'm taking it back.
Yes.
Wait,
Call the
I'm
police,
I'm
Kimballly.
Did I
snitching on you
steal
right
it?
now.
I'm sorry, you just like shoved a piece of cactus like in your purse.
I did.
I love you,
Great.
Laura. I love you for that.
Well,
But you know what's crazy? My mom used to do that. My late mother used to go into people's, like at the grocery store, and they have those planters, and she would cut the roses.
Oh,
and, like,
my God.
Like not the rose, like the actual branch.
I
Like
think
a
I
whole
love your
branch would
mom.
be in the car.
Oh, my
And
God.
I'm like, Mom, that's stealing. She would go and plant them in her garden.
Oh,
Don't come to
my
my house
God.
ever again. Don't ever come.
are the roses still there?
They're still there.
Oh my God! So my cactus will be there forever and ever.
There you go.
So did you
as,
think?
as a reminder of your thievery?
But did I steal, or
Yes.
am I just creating new plants?
No, that's stealing.
I'm creating new plants.
By stealing them.
Oh my
Thief.
God.
Laura's a gangster. We all knew it. We all knew it.
Okay.
Hey, let's
All
take
right.
a picture of you just so you have a really good mugshot.
Okay, yeah, I should probably do it
Yeah,
tonight,
queen.
huh? While I have
Yeah,
makeup on.
queen.
A really good mugshot standing next to the cactus.
Yeah. Exactly.
I should bring it in. I'll go get it in a second.
That's
Yeah.
why I like hanging out with you and Jody, and because you guys just like have these damn adventures, and I'm like, I want to do that
I
stuff.
know. There's been times. Well, there was a situation. We may or may not have been filming something, and I remember nothing because of my owie.
Jesus.
Oh, that
Her
Or
was
my
trauma.
concussion. I don't remember a whole week.
God
I don't
help me.
remember the podcast we did. We did a whole. Redid a whole bit that we did the week before because I don't remember doing it.
I was with Laura and Jody, and we went out to dinner
Oh,
one
God.
night, and we were with Laura when she was loopy. That's the word we'll call it, loopy, right? Mm-hmm. This bitch, I can't say it.
You can say bitch.
This bitch was falling asleep at the table, and then she kept saying she wanted chocolate, and she doesn't eat chocolate. And I was slapping the table just like this, and I'm like, Laura, wake up!
Maybe I was just bored of the conversation.
Oh, never. Our conversations are
Never.
lit.
I may or may not have bought some CBD gummies because I can take the CBD ones,
Oh boy.
but I think they may have not been
That's
only
okay.
CBD.
You're beautiful now. You were so funny that night. Oh my God, you were so funny.
I don't know. I'm unpredictable. That's not a good thing to be.
I
I'm
just
not-
wish that I could forget the week you can't remember.
I know 'cause it was.
was-
I know
Not
it
a
was
fun
bad.
week.
it
for the rest
was
of us.
it was an experiment in terror.
While I go out and get the cactus in question, I want our intern. We have an intern now. His
We
name's
do,
Sam.
Sam,
Come
yes.
on, Sam, and say hi and tell everybody who you are and what's up.
His name's Sam. His name's Sam. Do you want me to make you a slogan song while I'm at it?
If
His
you're gonna
name's
sing,
Sam.
why
His name's Sam.
Get it going.
Hi, Sam.
Hi,
Hello,
Sam.
everybody. This is so new.
Oh, you got a nice voice.
Thank you. I try.
So, how do we know each other?
My mother is childhood friends with you,
Yes.
like elementary school. That is the little pieces I have been given. I met Eric in a Ross store maybe 8 years ago, walking down the aisle, and then randomly my mother ran into him, and then it
Yes.
turned into this full like, oh hi, and then I kind of had to do the little like, oh my god, I know who you are. Let's be. Oh my god, we're besties. Yeah. And then it eventually just kind of.
So, what do you want to do with your
He's like
life?
the son I've never had.
Oh. This.
Wait a second.
This is exactly it.
Oh wait,
Hold
sorry,
up.
Brian.
Wait a minute.
I have two sons. Sorry.
I'm number one. The goal is to do this.
We'll
the
talk
rest
about
of my
this
life.
later.
We'll hopefully get into this realm,
Like-
whether it's on that side or here.
Oh, really? Podcasting or just media? in
Podcasting, media, journalism,
general? Okay.
entertainment as a whole. That's kind of where it's
Green dildo.
It looks like a green dildo.
so not what I thought
Oh.
this would be. Okay.
It is.
Ooh.
Hello there. What are you doing tonight?
Wow.
Yeah, I wonder when you were shoving that in your purse if anyone saw that. Was like,
Where was she
oh my
shoving
God,
that?
She brought that to a
Can
party.
I see it?
Yes, you can.
Hello, handsome.
That
I
looks
can see
Trade you out.
that looks like it would hurt on the dismount.
What did you say?
Ow. Hi, handsome.
What did you say about my cactus?
I said that looks like it would hurt on the dismount.
And you know what I just said? Hello, I haven't seen you since last July. How are you today?
Oh my
Been a
god!
minute.
But
That is obnoxious.
these plants were huge. I took this. This is a tiny piece compared to what the plant
what-
looked like.
But how do you plant that?
Yeah.
You just. That's what cactuses are so great. You just plant them in
Why does that
soil.
look so sexual? What
No,
you're
you
doing?
can't, you can't just put things in dirt and expect them to grow sometimes.
I've done that with like many different succulents, and they've all worked.
Too bad
Okay.
your money tree
I'm
isn't
literally
growing.
starting to sweat, Kimballly.
I know this is really bad.
I'm starting to sweat.
About me stealing?
Yes,
No, about the sexual nature you were holding that just now.
Yes,
Like this?
yes. That. Oh God.
No, that would be really rough. Can you imagine?
No, I don't want to imagine it. I'll put it
Starting
down.
to-
I'll put it down. Okay, so
Starting to make me
something.
nervous.
So that's my host chat. I don't know. I don't think I stole anything. I think I'm helping making new plants.
No,
Okay.
it's
I'm
stealing.
making
You stole a
the
dick
world a better
plant.
That's-
place. Stop it, Brian.
I like the way you think, Kane.
Okay. So what happened to you on the way here?
Oh, I'm dying for the story.
Mm-hmm.
So, my allergies are off the charts right now.
Everybody's are.
I guess
What's going
the
on?
pollen is at like a record high. So I ran out of everything. So on my way here, I stopped by CVS. So I was putting the stuff up my nose that to stop my nose from running, and I was drinking Dayquil right out of the bottle.
Wow,
And
rock star.
I look over at the stoplight, and there is a woman and her two kids looking at me with such just disgrace. Like, you can't
Checking the
wait till you
NyQuil.
get home. You're that big of an addict that you have to do it right in the car.
Oh, addict to Dayquil. Mm.
Oh my God. I mean, I was just like glug, glug, glug. And
People are addicted to anything nowadays, though.
Well,
Yeah.
NyQuil,
Nice.
Nyquil has alcohol in it.
Yeah.
That's,
What do they call that? Syrup, or how do you say?
No,
Oh,
syrup.
like lean.
Lean?
People make lean out of stuff.
Yeah,
Or
cough syrup and
Benadryl. You can get.
That's the cough syrup with codeine in it, right? That's
yeah.
syrup or
It-
whatever.
Now you can also, if
You
you,
have to
take super like huge amounts of Benadryl too, that'll get you really high too.
You have to say it like the rap songs, though. You have to say syrup.
That is,
Is that how you?
Sorry.
I don't know.
Fanta or something doesn't.
No, that's Sprite with the codeine cough syrup.
I have
Lean,
no
right?
idea.
Yeah.
Lean, yeah.
I'm
Oh
so
my.
not in with the kids. I
So,
don't know.
were you embarrassed in the car? Or?
Well, I had to do what I had to do because I didn't want to be like a big old sniffling mess.
You didn't want to sound like
Especially
a coke whore on
with our
TV.
gorgeous co-host. I didn't what?
Coke or
I
You
just
didn't
like
want
a
to sound
coke
like a
whore.
big coke whore on TV.
No, I didn't. No.
So I asked Eric if he, since we knew we were having you on, Kimballly,
Oh,
that
God.
I want him to
I'm-
tell a classic Eric story, and the classic Eric story goes like this.
I just want to apologize
Oh,
This
shit.
is amazing.
to
She'll love
everybody
it.
that's watching and to you.
What is it?
Are you talking about the TJ Maxx story?
I am.
So, how many years ago was that?
I think
3?
probably.
It was before COVID.
I think it's probably like 5.
Okay, because you were
happened?
still on Jeff and Jared
I was
at the time.
very end of it. Yeah.
So I went out to dinner with a girlfriend of mine, and we went to this seafood restaurant down in Point Loma. And she left, and I left, and I thought, I'm just going to stop by TJ Maxx.
He loves TJ Maxx.
I love
Me too.
TJ Maxx.
And Ross. Shout out to Ross.
I
yes.
love me some Ross. Okay.
So I just stopped in to get like shampoo. And of course, you go in and you can't just get one thing. You
like
wind up
Target.
with an armful of stuff.
Right.
And all of a sudden, I'm looking at the shampoo and I've got an armful of stuff and I'm all, oh my God. And it hit me. I thought, I'm going to poop my pants right
shit.
now.
Oh, shit, literally.
So I literally dropped everything on the floor. I went running to the back. Thank God they were almost ready to close. And there was no one in there. So I did what I had to do and I flushed the toilet. And as I'm walking out of the stall, I thought, I didn't hear it flush. So I turned back around and it's right
circling.
swirling
It's
at
going
the
over.
top.
It's going
And I'm
over.
like, oh my God. So I start to sweat and I thought, maybe if I just flush it one more time.
You never
Why
do
would you
that.
ever do
never
that?
do that.
I don't know.
Leave it and run.
Yep.
That's what you should
Well,
have done.
I flushed it one more time and it went everywhere.
And that's when
So
he ran.
I ran out and I didn't even buy my stuff. I just ran out of the store. And the first thing I did when I hit the store was I called Laura and I'm all, you are not going to believe this. I just blew up the bathroom at TJ Maxx.
I love it.
And I'm like, you have to call Jeff and Jared tomorrow because that's too good of a story.
Oh my gosh. It was awful.
I mean, it was worse that you had to put the merchandise down, but
I know that you
once
didn't get
it
your
started,
stuff.
let me give you a little hint, okay? Or a little tip, sorry. Once it starts circling, it looks like it's about to go over, run. Next time,
I
run.
should have.
You should have.
I
run.
wanted to do what I thought was the right thing.
Okay, and when
versus
you have a
stealing a
clogged
cactus in a
toilet-
restaurant. What?
When you have, yeah, I don't know about y'all now. I gotta watch the company I keep. But Once it, let me just give you a little plumbing tip, okay?
Yeah.
So once it hits the top, okay, don't flush it again.
Yeah.
Get a plunger is what works. Okay?
Yeah. I was not doing that.
Use her cactus as a plunger next
that
time.
would
and then
work.
This,
Yeah.
break it up. Just break it up.
My God.
I hope
Okay.
I hope we get famous enough for like one of those like people follow us around with cameras for like a week, so we could just get a bunch of shots of Eric dropping everything, running to a bathroom.
I love it.
My
That'd be
God. It
amazing.
was so awesome.
But
It happens frequently
I mean,
for
that's
him.
the saying, right? Can I say it?
Yeah, you
Shit
can say
happens. I
anything.
mean, it literally.
totally
you know?
does.
It does.
You've
It's
already
not
said
the first
bitch and
and
shit,
it's
by the
not
way.
the last.
You might as
time.
well say the big
Okay,
ass
do you want me to tell my embarrassing story?
Yes,
Yes.
please do.
So you guys know my birthday was in March, right?
Right.
So my son and I went to Mexico with some friends. And I don't drink a lot, okay? But I decided this night to drink a Magnum and a half of Pinot Grigio, okay?
Oh boy.
Like, you know, a Magnum, not the Magnum condom,
Oh,
but a
boy.
Magnum one,
Oh
right?
my.
I'm a rap superstar apparently when I drink because I am rapping NWA, I'm rapping
Oh, I
old
love
school
NWA.
hip hop. Okay, it's just my thing, right? So this is the night before my birthday. I got so sick. I don't think I've ever thrown up so much in my whole life. Okay.
Oh, my God.
My poor son, was holding. He had to get a trash bag from like the what do they call them? The garbage cans, like
yeah.
like in the pool area. I was throwing up that much.
Were you is it the hotel? Or were you at
I
the
was at
restaurant
resort.
still?
No, we were at the resort. 'Cause
Oh,
we were
okay.
like in the hot tub and going swimming and stuff. It was like 1 a.m. And it's like, happy birthday, Cam. And then go back to, because I'm not a big drinker, right? But I was just like, it's my birthday, turn up. Wait, I'm 53. And then we go back to my room. So he decided to start videoing me, right? And I have not seen the video yet.
Puking?
Yes. And he was videoing me and he's like, Mom, he was like, how do you like Mexico? And I'm like, fuck Mexico.
Oh, my God.
I haven't seen the video yet, but I know Jamal recorded me. And I'm just like, okay, he's probably going to hold that like blackmail or something. Like, Mom, if you don't do this, then this thing. But it was so bad. It
What?
was so bad.
Does a 53-year-old hangover feel like?
A wine hangover? Oh,
Yeah.
Well, the next day was my birthday. So I was like, okay, you have to rally. I have to rally a little bit. Then I met some other people from the and they wanted me to drink, and I was like, I can't. I'm sorry. I'll drink a mojito because it's bubbly.
Yeah. It'll be good for
But
my
we went
stomach.
to like the zoo in Mexico, and we ended up having a really good day. I think the food and water is the thing that saves you, but you have to drink your own water there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't drink their water. So sorry, Mexico, but don't drink
No, that's
bottled water. You know.
Well, because then you're throwing up at a completely opposite end.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Montezuma's revenge.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh.
But I
You're
had
just-
a good trip, but it was so embarrassing. Like Jamal had to take care of me. I was so embarrassed because I don't get like that.
May we hear a little bit of your rapping skills?
Absolutely not.
One
Atta
line of
girl.
NWA.
Oh God, I hate you so much.
I know
right now.
you do.
Well, nobody's asked me to sing Usman songs, so that's a good thing.
Good. That's good. That's really good.
Let me see. Okay, you put me on the spot.
I know.
Look,
I'm
my
trying to
face
think.
is
Let me
red.
think.
Hold on.
You got this.
Hold on.
Should I just go?
No, that's
not
not.
the beat.
Oh.
No, it's not the beat.
That's not the beat.
That's not NWA.
See,
No, she's gonna mess her up.
It's close
What
enough.
is that?
This is just our little.
I can't do it.
Okay, I understand.
Okay, I can't do it. And I'm trying to think of it.
you're
I know.
so
Man
shy.
said, brother, I don't give a hit if your girl kneel down and suck my bitch. Try to. Okay, that's it.
There you go. Yes.
But I know
yes.
every word. Okay, it just
I
took me a
love
minute.
that album so much. That NWA.
Straight Outta Compton
oh,
was the best.
God, forget about it. Forget about it.
Okay.
Okay, so now what we do is Double D, which is the Daily Dirt.
You want me to show my boobs?
No.
Oh, okay.
Are you
I'll
Double
put
D?
it back.
Are you a Double D?
I wish I was Double D.
Oh gosh. No, Eric is our celebrity gossip guru,
Oh boy.
and we've got to talk about the Big V. Vanderpump.
what?
The Big V. Vanderpump.
Oh yes. So, did you all know that Jennifer Lopez is hawking a new alcohol brand?
No, but
I
I
read
saw
that.
her hawking a lingerie brand
Okay, so
this weekend.
I think there's some point when you're a celebrity that enough is enough.
Enough money? Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd think.
Well, she's sober. She doesn't drink.
Okay.
And so there's the ad campaign is her like on the island of Capri, like sipping a cocktail, and people are just calling it a money grab
Well,
because she
yeah.
She doesn't drink.
She doesn't drink.
So why is she doing it?
Yeah, exactly. It's probably
'Cause she's
awful,
J-Lo.
awful. Yeah.
You don't remember what it is, what the brand is? Or
No.
do we want to say it?
I don't think it's.
Do we want to make her any more money than she already has right now? No.
No.
Okay.
But people are really letting her have
She
it.
probably shouldn't do that, considering her husband is, might have a problem with it. Ben.
Well, and she should do it if she doesn't. Like, I would never promote a brand that I didn't believe in.
Me
You know what I
too.
mean? Or
I
that
agree with
would
you.
do,
Yes.
know? And that's like, it's just like false advertising in a way, right?
Right.
Have you been approached by anybody?
By strippers? What?
No.
No. What?
By people like that want you to hawk their stuff? Or
Yes.
anything weird?
I've had, especially on, because I do cameos, right?
Yes.
And I've gotten some weird requests on Cameo, and like some
Like what?
some money is not the best money, and so certain things I'm not going to say on. Like this one guy wanted me to explicitly talk dirty to him on my Cameo, and I'm like, boy, you're only paying me $50. You need a lot more than that.
Oh, for sure.
Wow.
No, it's just like little thing. I'm not going to do. Like, I'm not going to do that, because then you're going to put it online, and then you're going to make me look bad. So,
Absolutely. You're
no.
so smart. That's
know?
so right.
Yeah. So, but no, I would never promote, like, I have really good management, and I would never promote anything that I don't believe in.
Would you promote? I've seen some people promoting like vibrators.
I mean, I am single. guys.
Laura's
Yeah, we're
promoting
going-
one right now.
Nothing that looks like a cactus, okay?
We're going to get there in just a second. About
Laura
you
and I
being
said
single.
we would do like a commercial for Herpex.
We would do anything.
yeah.
Herpacil, like
Yeah.
Vagisil.
Vagisil.
We don't even know. We're just making it
Oh
up.
my God, not her.
I would do a commercial for Vagisil.
I know you would.
You-
Or you do it like hemorrhoid. You do hemorrhoid stuff.
You could be the Vagisil spokesman.
I could totally.
You're funny.
I'll put it on you if you want me to.
Okay, perfect.
That would be a good video for you porn.
It would.
Pornhub.
Yeah, exactly. I know, right?
Okay. What's up? What else is up?
Oh, Taylor Swift has broken up with her fiance.
That's
Aw,
sad.
That's sad.
So there's a new album coming.
Oh my! If it,
I love Taylor.
I
though.
do too.
Tay Tay.
This new album is so good.
It is.
How could it be any
Midnight.
better?
It's really good.
I really want someone that she dates and breaks up with, to drop an album on her, because she must be difficult if she's been through so many.
She's
people.
been through a lot of dudes.
And I'm sure those dudes are also not great, but she must be difficult.
But they say that about a lot of celebrities. Like, I don't want to say names, but there's a lot that are like big name celebrities, and they just have so many husbands or so many wives or whatever, and it can't always be the guy or the girl. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Do you think that someone like Taylor Swift has to date somebody just like on her level? Then, like,
Well, I think also
like
her,
The Weeknd. Or I'm
her-
trying to think of somebody.
I think
like,
her career is always going to come first. I'm sure that's a big strain on it, but I'm sure she's also. I think she's a girl boss, so I'm sure she has a level of difficulty that is.
Like a diva?
Yeah.
I'm sure
A
she's a
diva
diva.
Especially
too.
being that young and having that much money.
Can you imagine?
she's got her head on straight. It seems like.
It's also, I mean, it's a win-win for her. Then she breaks up with someone, she drops an album and makes $1 bajillion off of it. So I mean, there's no downside for her.
But how
Right.
much money is money besides your happiness? Like, I've always believed in doing things because my favorite saying is like, I'd rather be rich in love than rich in money. You know what I mean? Not saying I don't want the money, but I would, if somebody offered me a lifetime of love and happiness, right? And $1 billion, swear on everything I love, I would take the love and happiness. Because that money is going to, what's that going to do for you?
Right.
You know?
Well, so far she's single and has $1 bajillion.
I know,
so we'll see.
yeah, I know.
A
Yeah.
bummer. Well, who is this guy anyway? He was an actor.
I didn't even know she was engaged. Isn't that bad?
He's an actor,
Joel Alwyn or something. Joe
Yeah.
Alwyn. I don't know.
I think he's an actor.
Yeah.
So, are you watching Vanderpump Rules?
I have to say it's like my guilty pleasure.
Oh.
I had
it's the
started
best.
watching it when it first came out. Then I don't know, I just didn't watch it for a while. But when all the scandal stuff started happening, I was like, let me get back into the season and see what's going on.
Is it not delicious?
It is weird. It's gross to me.
I know,
it's just-
it is
Isn't
gross.
it crazy watching Raquel knowing what we know now?
Yes,
Doing what she
she's
does.
Such a hoe. Sorry,
I know.
And I don't like Tom Schwartz's role in it. And I saw him on Watch What Happens Live.
I did too.
And I was like, he needs a media manager. What's her name? Katie, his ex.
Yeah.
She was right when she said that. But I'm glad Ariana's on the come up. Like they're obviously
looks
got,
good.
She just got Dancing with the Stars.
Yes,
And
she
got
did?
a Lifetime
Yes.
movie. She got free luggage. I mean, she's the actual victim in this whole
Yeah.
thing. You know.
Yeah,
So-
she's got
Comes
the
out
Hi,
offers are gonna
Ariana,
be-
if you're listening, I love you.
I
Yeah,
know.
Be strong, girl.
Ariana.
Be strong.
Yeah.
That's right. Team Ariana.
totally. I'm glad that he's out of her life.
Well,
I think
is he though?
held
Like,
her down.
Is he though?
I
Because
don't
I
know.
have a feeling. Do you want to hear my prediction?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a feeling they're going to get back together in like 2 or 3 years. I would hope not, but I have that feeling in my stomach.
Really? He's not all that.
I
at
think
all.
he's such a narcissist.
The Tom Selleck mustache has to go too.
Oh, it's
I mean,
terrible.
That porn star, 70s porn star mustache.
Oh,
Ew.
yeah.
So gross.
He's kind of talented in
Disgusting.
singing and stuff. Have you seen him singing?
it's garbage.
Okay.
It is garbage.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. I don't know you, Tom Sandoval, but you're not a nice guy.
No.
Thank you,
You're
Kimballly.
the enemy.
No, I agree with you.
Like, why didn't he just say, "Hey, I don't want to be with you anymore"? Like, what? Sorry, I'm gonna get on my little
7
soapbox.
months. 7 months.
7 months.
He lied.
But why do people do that? Like,
I
if
know.
you don't want to be with somebody, don't be with them.
Just
be
say
like,
so.
hey, yo, this is not
He
working
wasn't
out.
sure.
It's time to go.
He wasn't sure if he.
So he had to keep boinking her till he was sure. Like,
I mean-
and it would have kept going.
Yeah.
if they wouldn't have got caught.
Yeah, it totally would have. Totally.
Oh, for sure. And
But I'll be there
she,
watching front row.
Raquel is a Rachel or whoever she is
She's a Rachel.
is dumb as a box of hair.
Well, I heard she was a fan. She was a fan, and then when she went
Yeah.
on the show, and I felt bad for like Sheena too, because Sheena and her were so. What's her name?
Yeah.
Raquel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Raquel. Her and she had every right to pop her in the eye because I
Oh,
would have
I
popped her
would've.
ass in the
Yeah.
eye too.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
It's crazy.
I don't blame Sheena at all.
No, but let's give props to Ariana.
I
and
love
she looks
Ariana.
great in her dress.
She
Her
looks
reunion.
Oh
great.
my God, those
Insane.
abs! I
I
hate
know.
her for that.
I cannot
know. They
wait
just
till that
happened.
reunion.
That reunion, and they released the seating chart. And do you know that it was on CNN as like breaking news?
The Vanderpump stuff.
Yes, the
Oh my
Vanderpump stuff
God.
made it on CNN, and I was like, "Wow, all the problems in the world, and it's Vanderpump." You know,
Wow.
I know.
It's so
I know.
juicy. That's why it's just so incredibly juicy.
I want to make
Yes.
it on CNN.
I know. What can we do? What can I
Yes.
steal? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that.
Steal
So-
a bigger cactus.
we have a guest coming on in a couple weeks, and he's got a little Stormy Daniels background.
Oh yeah. What? Okay. Who is she again? She's the Trump.
Yeah,
woman?
she's
porn
the one
star.
that. Yes.
Okay.
Boinked him.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
When he was married, right? Or
Yes.
He is-
And he paid her
he's-
hush money,
He's never
apparently.
slept with someone when he hasn't been married.
Oh, okay.
So this should be good. Oh my God, if I could get her on this show,
Stormy Daniels.
oh my God, that would be amazing.
That could be your new goal. Get
Yes,
Stormy. We'll take her. Why not?
we would.
Yeah. So what else
Yes.
is happening?
I don't know about that.
No, I don't think she'd come on our little dog and pony show.
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't like. That is so messy.
So there's
too.
the picture of them.
I
Of
didn't
who?
See that? Let me see.
Who's that?
That's the guy that's going to be on our show.
Okay, you want to show everybody.
And
else.
that's
No,
Stormy
I'll post it.
Daniels.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Oh wow, she looks good there.
Is she
Yeah.
older? Is she?
She's
How old
like
is she?
my age. She's like my
She
age.
in her
in her
50s?
She's in
Yeah.
her 50s. Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Just a
pretty
young
old.
little thing.
Yeah.
I mean, she slept with Trump. Actually, it was only a couple years ago, but she's been in the industry for a long time.
Yeah.
And she's still in the industry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
she's been using this whole, I think, to promote her.
Oh, my God, can you imagine?
DVDs.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, can you imagine what she's probably doing it with like lookalikes or porn stuff? You know what I
Oh
mean?
my God.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
would be PTSD that I would not
I
want
don't
to
know.
revisit.
This is like the best PR for her.
Oh, absolutely. And if she doesn't bank on it, she's crazy. 'Cause
Oh no, I'm sure she is banking on it.
Yeah.
Kimberly, you said that we were eating dinner here before the show. That there's a show that you're obsessed with.
I just started watching it. I have a really hard time. Like once I start watching something, I have to watch it through. Okay.
Okay.
So it's this show on Hulu called Dave. And it was like
Okay.
on FX, and it's about this white Jewish guy, and he's like a rapper, but he's like, it's his life, and it's the funniest show. It's just the way he doesn't show any emotion. He's just very like this all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I talk with my hands a lot. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm like, he's very this. But it's just a really funny show. It's only like 30 minutes long, and I'm already on season 2, and I just started it yesterday.
Dave, it's called. Okay.
It's called Dave, but it's like dumb. But it's like dumb, but it's funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
And it's but I like shows on FX anyway.
I
You
do
know?
too.
I love FX.
Yeah, it's really good. And he's just like this white rapper, and he's just like this. Like you would never think this guy would be a rapper. You know what I mean?
It's about Lil Dicky. He's actually a really
Little Dicky.
pretty big rapper.
Oh,
Is he?
okay.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
He's
I've heard
He's
him.
not huge, but he's collabed with like Drake and I think Ariana Grande and
Really?
So it's a story of his life.
No,
Or it's based
like a
on
parody?
him?
Is it a
think it's a
parody?
comedy
yeah,
series.
yeah. So, but it's good though, and like every episode, like a different rapper comes on. So I think that's pretty cool. You know.
You know what I watched on Hulu this weekend was Pretty Baby.
Oh, wasn't it good?
Yeah,
I
it was
watched
really
that. Gonna
good.
talk
Did you
about
watch
that.
it too?
I watched half of it.
Yeah,
It's really good.
I only watched the first episode, but
It is
it's unbelievable what they did with her.
Creepy.
Her
She was
mom,
12.
yeah, her mom.
was a total alcoholic,
Yeah.
not making good decisions for
No,
Brooke.
no.
Yeah.
That is not okay.
But can you imagine now? Did you hear her interview on Stern?
No.
It was.
I bet it was great.
Crazy.
I love him.
So he's a really good interviewer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And Brooke Shields said that there was a photographer, I think his name was Gary Gross, and he took pictures of Brooke Shields when she was 9 or 10, naked in a bathtub.
Oh yeah,
and they
those
sold
pictures.
it to Playboy, and Playboy said, "No, we don't want it." But then when she did Endless Love, I think he said, "I'm going to release these pictures." And
Why would the mom be okay with that?
right,
Money.
So she
Money.
had just graduated from Princeton, I think, and they went to court to block the release of the photographs, and they ruled in the photographer's favor. And I guess during the
That's so gross.
court hearing, the photographer's lawyer was like licking his lips and looking at her, and he's like, "Oh, you spent your whole career seducing men and everything." And I'm like, that would never fly today. That guy would be in jail.
I can't believe
And
the
that's not her
judicial
fault.
system ruled
I
in that
know.
favor. That's crazy.
It was crazy. And like when she did Blue Lagoon, she was working like 16 to 17 hours a day, like totally naked. I'm like,
I know.
what? Like,
Remember
those
that movie?
movies
Remember
would have
watching that
never been-
movie
Blue
when you were
Lagoon was
little?
good though.
When you were
And
younger?
what was his name? Chris Atkins?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Remember him? Yeah,
Yes.
he was cute too with the blonde hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
that movie
Yeah.
was
I'm
good.
just shocked that she's one of the very few child actors that has not been arrested, hasn't had a drug or alcohol problem, hasn't.
She's always kept it very. Well, you know, I love her because her and Michael Jackson were such good friends. Too.
Oh, yeah,
that
that's
was
right.
creepy
Best
too.
of friends.
Did you read that?
What?
Or
No,
did you see that?
I didn't. Don't tell me because I haven't watched it.
Wait.
Don't tell
Plug
me.
your ears. I got to hear this.
Oh.
Because I like being spoiled.
The Michael Jackson thing where he was giving that interview and he said, "Oh yeah, we're dating and everything," and she's like, "What are you talking about?"
Oh well.
Oh.
I
And she-
mean, you know, it's Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
But he could have came up to me and said, "We're dating." I've been like, "Okay, boo," but
You got to show everybody your tattoo now
I
because.
am moving to Neverland.
Oh my gosh. You are a big
I do
Michael
have
Jackson
a Michael
fan.
Jackson tattoo. It's So when I was when I was like 12 or 13, when he came and he did Billie Jean and he moonwalked for the first time, I was sitting in front of my little TV in my little house, and it was just everything to me. So I got the hat and the glove, and I always call him my Mikey. It's like it goes way back, right? So it's my Mikey and my handwriting, and then the heart and a music clap.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
that's my dedication. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but I always what was I saying?
I don't know, but I don't even know. But
Oh, I was
I'm
telling
like
you the
fascinated
backstory.
now about this.
But like,
story.
no, the Brooke Shields thing. But I always like when she spoke at his memorial and everything, like they really had like a true friendship. Like
Yeah.
I think she was one of the only people that ever really understood him. And I'm not saying, listeners, I'm not saying that I think Michael was innocent on everything, but he had this insane talent, and I think she really understood, and I think she knew a lot more than what was going on too.
Oh, probably.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
So,
I mean, to
R.I.P.
be
Mike.
that famous and that
Commend her.
just.
yeah.
I mean,
Anyway,
she
it
was
was
like
good.
the face of a generation and all that. I have always liked her.
It's
and
good. It's on Hulu. Pretty Baby.
Yeah, it's two parts.
Yeah.
And I think it's like a total of just under 2 hours.
Okay.
I watched 2 really good movies this weekend.
Okay.
I watched the Whitney Houston movie, I Want to Dance with Somebody.
Was that good?
It was very good.
What's
Okay.
on? What's it on?
Amazon Prime, they both were.
Okay.
And then the other one was the new Avatar movie, The Weight of Water.
Oh, did you like that?
I did, actually. It was 3.5 hours, and I stayed awake through every minute of it.
Wow.
Yeah, Jamal went to the movies to go see that. I'm not a big Avatar, but the Whitney Houston thing, I want
Yeah.
to see that. So
It was really, really good.
Who played her?
Naomi,
Somebody
Yeah,
we don't
I'm not-
really know, but she was really good.
yeah, I think she's been in one of the Star Wars movies or something. She was very, very good.
okay, I'm gonna go home and watch that thing.
Yeah, it was a very good movie.
Do you have anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, because we got to talk to Kimballly about
Kimballly.
her life.
Kimberly. My name's Kimberly.
We are both single.
Single ladies.
I want to know what you are looking for in a man, in a partner, maybe not a man. I don't know. What are you looking for?
Well, no, I have a list written on the inside of my hand. No, I'm just joking. I will never date somebody that young again. So you'd have to be, but I'm very young at heart for 53. So I'm saying between 40 and 53. Okay.
Would you date somebody older?
Yes.
Okay.
If they're young at heart too. Like I don't want to be pushing you around with the oxygen tank. Like I want you to be able to. I want you to have that same. Like I like going to Disneyland. I like going to see where I like going to do things. So I want you to have that same kind of energy. And then, like, I don't really care where you live. I rather you don't live in San Diego. And I know that sounds really crazy, just because I like my space. You know what I mean? I don't want somebody all right here all the time. Like in my previous relationship, it was overseas. So it was like, okay, I got to go. 2-hour nap. Nobody's knocking at my door. I mean, San Diego would be good, but I want somebody who's financially stable. Like I'm not your mama. Somebody who has their own, like have your own shit, have a job. I work. I still, just because I was on TV doesn't mean I don't have a job. I still work full time and take care of my stuff, and I just want somebody who doesn't want children, and they can have children. I mean, I have a son, you know what I mean? But I just don't, I want somebody who's going to be there for Kim, and I don't have to like sacrifice. I don't have to, if it's meant to be, it's going to happen. Right. But I don't want to get emotional either. But I want somebody who is going to treat me like the queen I am. And I don't want somebody that's going to, I have to just change my whole being to make you, like, you either love me or you don't.
Right.
And you either like me or you don't, and I'm not for everybody. So, but if you're in San Diego, my Instagram, it's Kimballly90. On IG, you can DM me if you meet these qualifications.
Kimballly is so real, genuine, nice, funny, engaging. You're the same on and off the camera. And that is not very common.
Thank you.
I think people sometimes get a big head, or you get an ego, or you think of something
can
different.
I get my coffee?
I know I did have to make her coffee, but okay, we want.
I'm just joking.
But
no.
no, you really are the real
you.
deal, and I just, you really have become part of my heart.
Yeah,
I know Jody and I feel the same way about about you and stuff, and I really think that if you are that guy, you should just DM her.
You can DM me, Jody or Eric, or
Laura Kane After Dark. There you go.
And send in your requirements. We're gonna vet the hell out of you.
Do not send dick pics.
No, please send
or
them.
I will bring
send
out
them.
my
No,
art
send
app.
them. Send them all.
You know what he does to dick pics? I send him the dick pics that I get, and he makes them into funny little pictures, like a butterfly.
I would love that.
Oh, yeah.
I have a lot in my DMs. Do you want me to send them?
Oh
to you
yeah,
so you
and
can
then
see?
and then you can send them back, and then they will block you.
Okay.
Do you get a lot of those?
I mean, can I say the story on?
You can say anything.
Okay, so the worst one, I do get them. Okay. The worst one I got was this guy, and this thing was like the size of a dryer hose. I mean, it was. It was
Oh,
huge.
wow, like this?
It was bad.
Whoa.
Like when I saw it, I was like, is that a whale's penis? Like, what is this? But anyway, he was like, oh my God. He was like, you're so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. Especially since you got your hair done, all this stuff, right? And he was like, I make love to my wife watching your show.
Ew.
And he took a video.
What?
A video of him having sex with his wife with my picture froze on his
Oh
TV.
my
And so
God, it's worse than I ever thought.
I ended up getting.
God.
I wasn't even like, when I saw it, I was like, wait a minute. Wait, let me see
There's
your phone.
all sorts
I was
of
like,
wrong.
Wait, what? And then, I reported. I got his whole account taken down, But yes, that was probably the worst. And I was like, I'm not even like,
Ew.
I was like, thanks, but that was so gross. Like that is, and I don't know why. I never understood men that are like my age or even in their 40s or whatever that take like thirst trap pictures, like the picture with the towel or you see their little dick imprint. And it's like, you're a grown ass man. Like, I mean, I'll see it in the bedroom. I don't want to see it on my phone.
No. Yes, I do know.
I get a lot of men that like, oh, I just got back from the gym. And I'm like, ew, you're all sweaty and gross. Go take a fucking shower.
Yeah,
Leave me alone.
right. Laura had a guy that sent her a dick pic, and it looked like he was choking that thing like it owed him money.
I've heard that joke 6
I know,
times now.
I know. I love
What do
it.
you
I
mean?
run with that every time I
So
can.
often.
I
know.
I bet you get a lot though, Laura. I bet
You
you
do.
get a lot, Eric. You get a lot, huh?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. We're
I
gonna
get
start
some.
sending to you.
I got one this weekend. I
You
forgot to
do?
send it to you. I'll send
What?
it to you tonight.
Oh, yes, please
Okay.
do. Will you send it back to him? Because he'll block you.
I absolutely will.
Great. I'll get my art
I don't
out.
know who he was really, but I will.
One of them was I made him in Mr. Peanut with the monocle and the little cane and butterflies,
I
hot
love it.
dogs,
I see the butterfly.
candy canes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Candy.
really fun.
Oh, it's a visual. It's like,
Yeah.
whoop.
Well, it kind of looked like a candy cane.
He just made it a little bit more current.
That's so bad. But I don't understand. Like, I know, like, I've been approached by like Only Feet. You know, like to show feet.
Why
pics,
don't you
my
do
feet.
that then?
Because
I would
let
do
me tell
that.
you. Let me tell you why I don't. Let me tell you why. Okay, and I have really pretty feet. Okay, I have pretty nails.
Okay,
so I
you
take care
have
of my
beautiful.
hands, right?
Okay, why wouldn't
The way
you do this?
because the way social media works. If I can't go on a dating app, I can't do things like that because people will talk so much shit about me. It's not even worth it to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if I meet somebody, it has to be through one of my friends, or it has to be organically, or it has to, or like anything like that, I have to do anonymous now. You know what I'm saying? So I have to like really be careful. But I do have pretty feet. I am thinking about it. I'm thinking
Why
about it.
wouldn't you? If it's money. It's like, and it's not your face. Nobody will know it's you.
It's
right?
just like-
But you have to promote it. You know what I mean? So I would have to go on my social media and promote it.
just
And
feet.
Oh, God.
I don't
No.
know.
That seems like a scandal waiting to happen. It's not even scandalous.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
know,
weird.
and it's just feet, but it's just
Yeah.
it would
And
just
it's going to be dudes being like, hey, could you stir a bowl of spaghetti with
do
your
it.
toe?
I'd be like, yeah, boy, let me do it.
No.
No, Lord.
Ew.
you should
Yes.
not.
Let me
No.
toss that
Brian,
salad.
No.
Why
No.
not? Why not?
Because you too are a public figure.
Yeah,
Nobody will know.
You think
Okay,
no one will
just
know?
pretend. Okay, just pretend like we had to promote it, and I put it on my Instagram. Oh,
Nope.
No.
Bad
I'd
idea.
get-
You cannot connect your accounts ever.
No.
Because then you became Laura Kane After Dark, the person who satisfies men's foot fetish.
Yeah.
and what's the problem with that?
That's not the best image.
I know,
there's,
but
there's so many there's so many, and I you guys know I don't like to call myself a TV star. I don't, you know me, I'm very grounded. I don't talk like that. But there's so many people that are in my position that like go on dating apps or go do things like this, and they get so the ridicule. I had it so bad anyway at first. Not now everybody's
I
like,
know.
oh, we love Kim, but at first it wasn't like that. And there's so many people that like they get ridiculed so bad for that, for anything they do, any kind of OnlyFans, any kind of platform, and it's like it makes it like I
Not
was saying
worth it,
earlier. It's
yeah.
not the amount of money is not worth what you have to go through online. You know what I mean?
how did you
Yeah.
deal with that when you first started, when it was first on, and then you got all this?
I had a really good support system.
Okay.
And I think that's what just got me through everything. And then like I
People
was
are such
just
bullies.
because all my friends were like my best friend Vanessa, and they're like, oh, you know, I'm a strong-willed person. I'm a very strong woman. I didn't realize how strong I was till this past year, but I'm very strong. And it's just that the people you have on your team, the people that are in your life and that know you and just still treat me like Kim. They don't treat me like that Kim. They treat me like normal Kim. And I like the memes that would come out. Some of the stuff was so hurtful. Like they talked about my hair. They talked about my teeth. They talked about my skin. They talked about the way I wore my hair, the clothes. It was like they pick you the
yeah.
fuck apart. And then I see how women in this industry get, and I'm not saying industry like I'm a big fucking celebrity. I'm just saying industry, but how they get like body dysmorphia and they
sure.
start like seeing, because I've had things, well, you know, I've had my hair done. I get my teeth done now. I'm going to get a lip flip at the
fun.
end of this month. I want to get a tummy tuck, but those are for me. It's not because of that, but I've had somebody wanted to pay to get me veneers or pay to get Botox around my eyes, and I just won't do it because I feel like it's going to change me, and I don't want to change. I think I'm beautiful for 53, but these women go on here and they get like everything done, and it's like,
yeah.
fuck, you don't even look like the same person.
Would you have done the lip flip or the tummy tuck if TV never entered your life?
I always wanted the tummy tuck.
Okay.
It's just always been a thing for me. And I mean, I know I can go to the gym, but honey, I'm 53. I'm not
No,
getting abs
some things
anytime
you
soon.
need to-
Some things you need to get tweaked, right? But I want to tweak myself to be my best self. I don't want to tweak myself because social media says I should.
I know where to
so
go.
I'm doing.
I know
I'm
where
going. I already got somebody. So I'm doing.
good.
But I have to have somebody take care of me for 3
I'll
days.
take care of you.
We'll take care of it.
We
Are
will.
you going to empty my bag?
Wait, you have to have a bag?
Yeah, for a tummy tuck.
Laura,
now.
Laura will empty your bag, but I'll do everything else.
Just if you
Yeah.
puke, I can't deal with the puking.
No,
He can
no,
do
no.
that. I'll do the bag.
No, I think I'm going to ask Jody to help me too.
Yeah, Jody would totally help you. Wait, speaking of your support system, Jamal, let's talk about your son. Let's talk about your relationship with your son. You have
No, I'm just joking. Jamal, I love you. I'm just joking.
You have like what some people would say the perfect mother-son relationship. You
Yes.
seem so close. And why is that? Were you a single mom for a lot of your life, or why do you think you guys became so close?
I just think that Jamal and I have been through a lot, you know. I don't how can I say this? I feel like Jamal's always been like my biggest support. Like it's always been Jamal and I, right? And I feel like you can be in a relationship but still be single. And I feel like I did everything, you know, like I did everything for Jamal. I've made my fucking mistakes too. I'm not no innocent person over here. You know, I've been in my share of trouble and all that, you know, but I feel like now we're so close because like, I just get him and he gets me, you know, like this whole journey that I've been on has not been easy for him either, because he sees what people say about me, or he sees what I've done, you know. But like since my mom died, I mean, Jamal he's just there, you know. And we've always been like close, you know. But the way we are now is just totally, totally different. It hasn't always been this way, but you have to work at it. You know what I mean? Like you have to work at it. And I do have to remember her. His birthday was yesterday, by the way. But I have to remember that he is 28 years old. Like I'm his mom. But like I have to remember, oh, this is a grown ass man I'm talking to now. You know what I mean? And you kind of have to just let them go, and that's hard. You know what it's like. You know what it's like.
Yeah, I do.
And it's hard. Like someday I want to be like, wear a jacket. I'm
I
like,
know.
Damn it, Kim, don't say that. You know. But
Yeah.
we are really close, and our dynamic is really good. Like we feed off each other. You know. And it's like nobody can make me laugh like Jamal can. Like,
Are you the same sign? Because you guys are kind of close in birthdays.
No, I'm Pisces. He's Aries.
Oh, okay.
But like we were walking on the pier one day, and I always tell the story because it's just how we are. And he was leaving to go back to Virginia. That's when he lived in Virginia. And we went to like Belmont Park, Ocean Beach Pier, did all this shit like in one day. And I was like, come on, Jamal, do you want to go see the tide pools? He's like, who the fuck are you today? Dora the Explorer? What is going on with you? But that's just how we are. And I laugh. I laugh now. It makes my stomach hurt. But we've had our struggles. We've had, you know, our issues. But like, there's nobody that I love you guys to death, but nobody that is in my corner like Jamal is. You know what I mean? And I'm in his too. And we may fight, we may argue, whatever. Like that's my boy. You know what I mean? That's
Is
my
he your
number
best
one.
friend, your best male friend, do you think?
Yes. Yeah. There's certain things I don't talk to him about just because he is my son. Just like I'm sure there's things, you know, he doesn't talk to me about, you know, but that's what I have you girls for.
Exactly.
And I'm sure you know, now he knows that like I'm open to dating now and everything. And I could just see like him standing in front of me like, no, don't date her.
Is it going to
You
be
know,
like that, you think?
I don't know. Like, I don't know how Jamal's going to be because, I mean, at the end of the day, Jamal just wants my happiness. That's what he wants.
He
wants,
stuck up for
knows.
you in your last relationship.
He knows how
Very
much
hard.
I've been through. And even before him, you know, I mean, in past relationships, he knows how much I've been through, and he just wants the best for his mom, you know, but he's not going to stand in my way. Like if I would have stuck to my guns in previous relationships, if I would have stuck to my guns, Jamal would have been like, okay, as long as she's happy, you know, but like, I don't know. I just think that whoever is, and they have to accept him too. And a lot of men, I hate to say this, but especially like when he was younger and stuff, would like not accept the fact that my son is African American.
Has that been hard for you as a white woman raising a black son?
Sometimes.
Yeah?
It could be difficult sometimes because like people look at you, like, you know, look at us
Do
crazy.
people think you're a couple sometimes?
Yeah, we've had that happen a couple times. Somebody just wrote, I posted pictures and somebody was like, Kim got a new man. I was like, excuse me, bitch, that's my son. But like, and Jamal's so good looking. Like I'm not just saying that because I'm his mother. Like, and he's
in person, he's like flawless.
Yeah, and it's so people will be like, oh, was he adopted? I'm like, fuck you.
That's so
because
rude.
like I can't be his mom, right? But like, no, we've had our, you know, when we go places sometimes, even before all of this stuff, you know, like just when we were normal people would just stare at us crazy, or it's just, it's different. But it's different in the South than it is here. You know what I mean?
Worse or better?
It's better here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And everything. But we've had, you know, I've had people, even since all this started, like that will in my inbox, in my DMs, and they're calling me the N word, and you know, or saying like things about
some people suck. So
yeah, but that's how it is. So and that's if you look at it, that's kind of like reality, you know, and it sucks. It fucking sucks. And my son, for people that DM me dick pics, my son helps me run my Instagram. And so if you're sending me a DM like that, just think he's probably going to see it too. So be careful what you send. But I would get these, you know, racist things in my DMs, and I'm like, you can't, no. I'm like, no, like, and I would just, at first I started to blast them all on my IG story. Then I was like, why are you giving them what they want?
Right, exactly.
Yeah. And I know that like people, and that's what I was saying earlier, like people that love me and know me, they know what kind of person I am. And that's what matters to me. Like what these trolls say, or what do they call them, keyboard warriors, what they say, who gives a fuck?
Do you get recognized every single day?
No, not every day, but it's always, it's always like when I have no makeup on, my hair in a knot, you know, but I'm humbled by it, because I feel like if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I'm at today.
Are we going to see you in the future?
I can't
More
tell
of you.
I can't tell you that.
This damn NDA. I hate these NDAs.
I can't tell you that. You'll see me because we're going to hang out.
I know, but
no,
I want to talk.
I can't tell you that.
All right.
But I just feel I'm in a really like good spot right now.
Good.
You know, but yeah, guys, DM me because I need to date. I need to get out. My son tells me I need to get out of my shell all the time.
All right, we're gonna find Kimballly a man.
Yay!
Someone great, somebody who's gonna love her for who she is, and she's an awesome person. We love her. Thank you so much for joining us on the show.
It was fun.
You were great, and I think you're just an awesome person. I'm so happy you're in my life, and Jody's life,
Jody too.
and Eric's life,
and Eric,
and Brian's life,
and Brian. I know.
Marie's life.
Y'all got to follow me on Instagram now.
It's Kimballly 90, right?
Yes, it's Kimballly 90. Yes.
Okay. All right. And we say something at the end of the podcast that if you would say it after me, that would be great. Okay?
I'm scared.
Oh, it's not scary. Don't worry. And hopefully Eric says it too. Sometimes he doesn't, and he prolongs things, and it makes me angry. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, on Instagram and YouTube. Thank you so much for listening. You guys are great. And love your podcast.
Love your podcast.
Love your podcast.
Say it with some energy. Love your podcast.
There you go.
It's better than not saying it at all.
It's been
Say
a
it.
long day.
Say it. Say
Love your podcast.
There you go. Was that so damn hard?
Love you, my sweet babies. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody on Instagram.
Bye.
Bye.